Alrighty, guys, we're recording. So, welcome to another epic Monday night call. We're very blessed to have a very special lady on the call tonight that's absolutely dominating her isogenics journey thus far. A little bit about this lady: I was lucky enough to meet her at an event around about 3 months ago. So, we haven't known each other for very long, but this is the epic thing about our community. Everybody on here I didn't know before we started this journey, and you're all, our best friends. So it's just so cool that we can all be on this journey together. Met this incredible lady 3 months ago, has gone on to enroll 12 this month, and I think she's up to about 19 or 20 enrollments already. And her retention's really great too, which is unreal to see. She's really looking after her people. So enough of me talking. I'd like to introduce the one and only Linda Jensen, who's currently sitting at manager. She's not far off director, and I would say she'll definitely hit executive before celebration. So, Linda, if you just want to introduce yourself and, just give us a little bit of a story behind why you joined this incredible journey.
Oh, thanks, Lovey. And thanks everybody for having me tonight. This is really, really exciting. It's a little bit nerve-wracking, but really, really exciting. And can I just give a little bit of a shout out to my three awesome girls that are on the call tonight. They're just on purely to support me. So Jane, Erin and Gail, thank you so much, gorgeous ones. So a little bit about myself is, I don't know, it's me. I have a pretty groovy husband and three awesome kids, and I started my isogenics journey it was really in September. I met Lovey at the end of July, so it's been longer than 3 months, Lovey. I'm glad you're not keeping a track. And I was feeling disgusting and really foul all the time, and I was just everybody says I was a cranky ass bitch, and I was really anxious all the time, and I was really, really ashamed of where I had allowed myself to get to. So Lovey did a live one morning, and I had actually just found out that I'd had really, really low iron, and I was incredibly tired all the time. And I watched this live, and it was he and Ria had actually just completed a 9-day cleanse, and he was talking about intermittent fasting, nutritionally supported intermittent fasting. And I had tried another fasting, would you say, a 60-hour fast previously, and I was like, by the 59th hour, I was off my nut. It was awful. And I swear to God, I could have chewed my husband's arm off in the middle of the night. It was awful. And anyway, so I hated that. So I was like, oh, I don't know. And we chatted for a couple of days, and I just went, stuff it. I just thought, nah, I've got to do it. And now this is somebody who didn't believe in isogenics. I didn't believe in shakes. I didn't believe in any of it. But I thought there had to be something for me to stop my yo-yoing and to get the sustainable change and the energy happening and all the rest of it. And also the biggest thing for me is my newfound confidence. So being an extrovert with absolutely no confidence at all, that was really hard. And it was really hard. I was in another network marketing company as well, and I was sort of doing something that, excuse me, my kids, I was sort of doing something, I was forcing myself to believe in it. It was really, really hard, and I was exhausted. And then I said to Lovey straight up, I'm not doing this business, not doing it. I did it. I put the stuff into my body. I just need everybody to know in my house that they're not on mute. Put it in my body. I had crazy ass results. I shared some photos, and from there, everybody's seen the difference in me, and well, majority of people, 20 people definitely have seen the difference in me, and here I am today. That was a long story.
That was a great story, Linda, and not a cranky ass bitch anymore. So we're all
You were mesmerised.
better. Everybody was. Lucky we're recording, they can watch it again. But I love it. The cool thing is, and you know, everybody's having a laugh and whatnot, but the cool thing is Linda's just going about her business, and she's going to share more on that tonight. But again, just a normal person going about it, putting the product into her body and sharing it with people around her, which is really cool. So, you know, she's obviously inspired so many people already, and a lot more to come, no doubt. I have no idea what she's laughing at, no doubt.
Oh, Mandy.
Chatting
No,
about
it's not red wine. It's clean.
on the cleanse, maybe some red wines at celebration. Now, rolling on from that, after not drinking red wine anymore, we'd love to know a little bit more about what personal development you've done. So, obviously, a lot of us know the 4 Agreements. We know GoPro as well, is a really great book to start with. What else have you done thus far on your journey, Linda, to help you overcome, you know, any adversity or, you know, keep yourself driving each day?
Yeah, that's a really good question, Lovey, and one that I can absolutely answer. Adversity is believing in myself, like, and worrying about what everybody else around me was thinking. So that was a huge thing for me, and it was really, really hard for me to overcome that. I have since, really, it was November 2016, I really started my personal development journey. And from that, I did ridiculous amounts of personal development, and I was in a mastermind with a mentor in the US, and it was just all a big fat load of me. And spent that much money. It was ridiculous. And David Wood is the one who bought it all out of me. Yeah, it's just something happened, and Mandy was there. She was she was there for me to fall into her arms at the end of the day. I don't know, out of all of the personal development I've done, I've read books, like I said, I've done masterminds, I've attended events, I've gratitude, everything that you could possibly do, podcasts, the works, and I don't know, David T.S. Wood bought something out of me that nobody has been able to bring out of me. And I think it was from that moment that I just was like, well, whoa.
Yep, love it. And it's a clue there, isn't it, that our company, that the one person that you spoke about the most then was the guy we get training from, and this guy can charge up to $10,000 a head per day, and we get him for $200 or $300 for a whole weekend. So, and so the importance of events was the next one that I was going to bring up. So how much did I hound you to come to that event, and how much energy are you now putting into your team to get to celebration?
Oh, it's really, really, really important. When you first asked me, it was absolutely a no-brainer. Dan and I were taking our kids away for the weekend. We'd had a weekend camping with some other people, friends of Dan's, and, you know, it was a family weekend that we were going on. And you were so annoying that I just said yes. No, no, I think you actually pointed it out to me, and you pointed out to me the possibility of what really could have happened. And I think that did happen from going to that event. And I think the fact that I went to that event on my own with no entourage, with nobody there next to me to hold my hand, that was a massive, massive personal growth thing for me. And that event, now this year, these 3 girls that are on, and a whole lot more will be coming with me, because that was just a life-changing event.
Yeah, I love that, Linda. And you know, you've mentioned David before and just how important his event is. And so everybody sitting on here that's been there could back you up, and they're all nodding and, you know, giving high fives and hand gestures, because that event is completely a life changer, not just in the isogenics arena, but in life in general. And let's just say to everybody that's got to know before to inviting people to events, I reckon I brought it up with Linda 3 times a week for probably 2 months. Like, she said, no, 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 there's no chance. You've got no hope in the world. And I just continued to bring it up with her and just explaining the importance. If you really want to grow and you want to change your life, then come along. And I continued to say that until the point where she said, I'm going to come along. So don't ever take no for an answer. Again, there's another clue, because she was adamant she wasn't coming along, and she came and it changed her life. So thanks so much for sharing that, Linda. Now, the next question was the importance of an incredible transformation and then leveraging your photos. So that was another thing you weren't overly excited about, putting those photos up, but you did. And how much did that change the game for you?
Completely changed the game for me. And it was really, you know, I took the photos, I put them together, and I was really, really sick when I did that. And my daughter, Charlotte, she's my photographer, and she was like, oh my God, Mum, have a look at these photos. And I was sort of, yep, oh, wow, they're amazing. And I had not planned on sharing them with anybody, not even you. And the fact that I had really sexy undies on, yeah, bra and undie photos is just the worst. So anyone, do them in your swimmers. I'm like, I don't own a bikini. So I'm going to go and buy one for my next lot of photos. I've gone off track. Oh, yes.
Thank you for buying bikinis, because let's just say I got some random photos of Linda in her jocks one night. So.
Yeah, so the photos, you know, and I think the biggest thing is, it is embarrassing when you're overweight and you're ashamed of your body and you're not comfortable in your own skin. It's really, really, really freaking hard to take or get somebody else to take those photos of you. But once you put those photos, you upload them to the IsaBody challenge, they're there, you can't see them again. And then do not look at them, do not do anything until your 30 days is up. And that's exactly what we did. And I put them together, and I was absolutely gobsmacked at the difference in the photos. And then I actually just put a post up, wow, you know, the power of before and after photos. Like, it was just words, and I had that many people comment saying, where are your photos? Can I see them? Can I see them? Can I see them? And I shared them privately in the beginning, and then I just thought, stuff it. Who cares? I don't care. I did say to my husband, do you mind if the whole world sees me in my hot, sexy undies? He goes, no. So, yeah, no, it's all good.
Love it, love it. And yeah, that's right. And you don't have to put them everywhere, but like, we urge everybody to take their photos, and most people don't want to, but you continue to see the same person in the mirror day in, day out. If you lose 20 kilos, you're still seeing the same person. So again, Linda was pumped she did, and has obviously been able to use them as leverage and inspired so many other mums around her to do that. So, you know, well done for doing that. Give me a heads up next time before you're going to send them. But
oh, bullshit. You knew they were coming.
I loved it. It made my night. Yeah, so thanks so much for sharing that, Linda. So moving right ahead from that, we'll leave that behind now. You can jump on email if you want to see the photos. They're everywhere now.
Yeah.
I wanted to touch on so many people. You had 12 months experience in network marketing, so you could have in your own right been very independent with this journey and not used other people and the tools as leverage. But you haven't gone and done that. So tell everybody the importance of leveraging people around you for phone calls, for getting on Zooms, all those areas, and B, using the tools, like how important it is to always use the tools and how to sort of, pick the right tool for the individual.
Yeah. Okay, so with my other company that I was with, my upline was in Denver in the US. So straight away I came up against that. I couldn't use them for three-way calls. They were always at me. Three-way calls. You can't do three-way calls. Well, I could have, but it was just too hard with time differences and all the rest of it. When you work, you got to go to work and they're finishing up their day. It was all really hard. So I didn't have that. So from day one, I have absolutely leveraged both yourself and Ria, because I'm not the expert and I don't want to be the expert and I don't claim to be the expert. All I know is that I just use this stuff. I put this stuff into my body. I got crazy ass great results. But I'm going to get my mates on the phone to talk to you about this because they actually know all about this. They just know all about. They're the experts, not me. So I was like jumped on that, didn't I? Yeah, Rhea and I have had about 10 phone calls today, I think. Yeah, so absolutely, the importance of that is just it's off the charts important to leverage the tools and the tools as well. So the one go-to that I use every single time is the Mary Evans video. And without a doubt, anybody asks me a question, I have a 7-minute video for you to watch. If I sent it to you, would you watch it? And they'll always say yes. Awesome, excellent. When do you think you'll be able to watch it? And then that's sort of, and that's Eric Warre training. But I also do a lot of training with Ray Higdon as well. And he's another network marketing. He's just an absolute legend of a guy in the US and he's bloody funny. But Ray Higdon, he's another one who, sort of teaches you approach techniques and he teaches you everything. But yeah, so those tools, three-way calls and Mary Evans without a doubt, and also Isogenics Health. Yeah, so just and I'm duplicating exactly what you taught me to do. Like isogenicshealth.net, type in the search, copy and paste the link, send it to the person, they read it. It's so easy, really, really easy.
I love it. And you've kept it so simple. And I know for Rhea and I, everything you just said is everything we did from the start. We leveraged our leader. We Googled what we didn't know because you don't always need to reach out for every single answer because we've now been trained. You answer every question with a tool. So, if you're only going to get a tool back, you may as well jump online and teach your people that as well moving forward. It's really important to really show them how simple it is and how easy you've made it for yourself. So thanks so much for sharing, Linda. Now, I've got one more question. If anybody else has questions for Linda, we've got a little bit of time up our sleeve. Make sure you punch them in the comments or I'll give you the opportunity to ask at the end. But just moving ahead, Linda, celebrations coming up. I mentioned at the start what you're heading for, but tell us that you obviously have a goal that you want to hit by celebration. What are you doing to hit that? Let everybody know what it is and what you're doing at the moment to do that. We've got obviously all the pages and competitions and extra things running at the moment. Are you leveraging everything? Like, what does that look like for you?
Everything. My head is completely and utterly spinning. So I will be Crystal Director, absolutely, by the time celebrations comes around.
Was that Crystal Executive?
Yeah, that's it. That's the one. Crystal Executive, yeah. Yeah. Well, what am I going to? Some crystal reception thing Rhea keeps crapping on about.
That's the plan.
Yeah, that one. That's what I'm going to be. And Derby as well. So, but that to me is not the important thing. What's really important to me is I have got a list a mile long of people who I can help, and I can help these people. And I know these 3 girls on here, they also have people that they can help. And everybody on here has got people that they can help. All the crystal blah blahs, whatevers, I don't know anything about that. I don't even know how much money I earn. I just know that I have got a product that has fixed my life, and my husband's got his wife back. He thinks I'm really hot too, by the way. And my kids have got their mum back. You wanted me to say that, lovey. And yeah, I have something that can genuinely help people. So yes, so getting back to celebrations, I'll be up on the stage doing something, fluffing around. I don't know, but I'll be up there doing something. I don't know. Sorry, I can't answer your question.
Oh, you've answered it spot on. That's exactly what I wanted to hear, because I remember when we hit 2-star, we didn't even know. We didn't even know what 2-star was. So you've hit the nail on the head, and I love it. Linda has a heart of gold. She's doing this because she wants to help other people. And that's the key in this business. She's literally just nailed the whole call in one sentence. I don't know. I just do it because I have a gift to share with other people. And it's as simple as that. People get caught up on the prizes. They get caught up on the trips. They get caught up on the rank advancements. But that naturally happens if you help people and you share that with them. Linda's very open with sharing with her friends. She's got 3 on here tonight that they have an opportunity to share this with other people and make some extra money, because we all need it. So, it all goes hand in hand, and Linda sums it up just perfectly with that. I absolutely love it. So thank you so much for that. Now, does anybody have any questions? Does anybody want to unmute and ask any quick questions? We've got a little bit of time left, so I'm sure somebody does. So please unmute and hit Linda with something, because she loves to plan. So I want to hear her answer something. Mandy, go for it.
You're a legend. I love, yes, as Kylie put in there, love your energy, Chicky. It's infectious, which is clearly what people are attracted to. So
it's just me.
I don't
do anything.
What I wanted to ask was, are you drawing out the comp plan for people straight up? Are you doing that when you are chatting to them, or are you leveraging that for Rob and Rhea to do?
No, I'm actually doing that, and I'm doing that on the back office call.
Yep.
So, yeah, because I know for me, getting that 370 back was huge for me. So if I can help somebody else get $370 back, how awesome is that?
Yeah.
And that's exactly how I look at it. Like, $370 to somebody is a term fees for, dancing or something like that. It's a huge saving for them. So, and I asked them, what would you do with an extra $370?
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah. So yes, absolutely I do. Yeah.
And I can honestly say that I heard Linda fumble her way through that at the start, which was absolutely incredible as well. She got the script from David Wood. So again, from an event, she sat on the call. I said, have me on there just in case as backup. And she fumbled her way through it. And again, that's the way we did it at the start. And it was great, because people then can hear that Linda's just learning as well. And, that anybody can share that and anybody can learn it. And I think there's a lot of power in that showing other people around you that we can all do this. It doesn't matter what our background is. If you're reading a script, so be it. It means that person knows they can read a script as well. So that really impressed me when I heard Linda doing that. I certainly didn't look at that as a negative. It was a massive positive, because you could quite honestly hear that she was reading it, and now no doubt she would nail it after half a dozen times. So awesome question, Mans. We've got one more minute, guys. Has anybody else got anything they'd like to ask? Go, Tal. Well, we've got a couple there. Tal, you go, and then Chris, you jump on.
All right. Hey, Linda, how are you?
Good, Tal. How are you?
Yeah, good.
Nice.
I'm always nice, you know that. My quick question is, how are you going? Are many of the people you're getting started, because you obviously put a shitload of people started recently, are many of them getting started with people? And if so, how are you going about that? Or are most of them sort of wanting to see their results first?
Yeah,
So
okay.
How are you going with that?
Yeah, so to answer your question, no, they're all sort of starting individually. I have got 4 girls who all started on the 8th of January. 3 of them are really good friends of mine, and another lady as well. So it was really good because I worked with them all, like 3 of them were in the same, we had a group chat going on, and that was awesome support for each other. Most of them are waiting to get some results before they get people to jump on with them. So, yes, to answer your question, no, they're all sort of starting individually. Yeah, but we're working on that.
Yeah, nice. Beautiful. Thanks.
Yeah.
Right.
Was that nice? Was that nice enough?
Yeah, that was really nice. Thanks.
Oh, that was a special moment, guys. Thanks for that. Chris, if you want to unmute and ask your question too.
Good. Hi, Linda.
Hi.
Tell me about the market that I saw you doing on the weekend.
Oh, the market that I did. Okay, so that was a bit of touch and go. I actually did that market back in early November when I was with the other company that I was with, and it was really good, but my heart wasn't in it, because here I am at that doing that stall, but in my head I had isogenics, sucking away on, my smoothie or whatever. And where I was situated then, they had a lot of flow through traffic. They had jumping castles and stuff, so they had an attraction at the end. For that one, it was really good. This one, they had nothing down my end. So it was really quiet. I'm not going to say it was a waste of time for me, because I was able to put everything out on the table. It was exposure, but it's really, really sad when you're there at a market and you've got a gift for people, and 95% of the people walking past you, you just go, oh, I can help you. And they just don't even look at it. So I didn't, it wasn't really worth my while, but it wasn't a waste of time either. Yeah, just the exposure, I think, is a really good thing. And it's also for your own confidence in just stepping out of that, just going and doing it just because. I mean, whether people stop at your stall or what, it doesn't matter. It's just personal growth.
Yep, I love that, Linda. And that was something I just wanted to kind of wrap it up with. Like, so many people wonder. Oh, sorry. What? Oh, cool. No worries. Thanks, Chris. I was just going to say, so many people want to know what it takes to succeed in this business, and you're the epitome of what it takes. You're just getting out of your comfort zone every single second of every day. I even commented to Rhea about the market, and I said, I'm not even sure whether I would do that. And I've been a part of this for 3 years. So, people might scratch their head and go, well, that person's better than me, and how come they have more success? But Linda is pushing the comfort comfort zone every single day. She's had a lot of no's. A lot of people see all the enrollments, but she's had a lot of people that haven't started as well. And 1 in 10 typically start, and Linda's having the conversation. She's going to the markets. She's doing the self-development. She's getting on every single Monday night call. She's rocking up to events. She's already booked her celebration ticket. She's inviting people to events and then getting us on calls to talk to them about that as well. So she's just doing what we're all trained to do. She's just doing it all. And that's why she's having massive, massive, massive success, and will hit Crystal Executive before celebration. She'll get the trophy she deserves. She'll have the night out that she deserves, that she doesn't even care about. And again, that just wraps it all up in a nice little bow, because she's just doing it from a place of heart. She loves the product and she wants to help people. So
I would like to get a little bit dressed up though. So I'll be happy with that.
And mate, you may get some new underwear, which is really exciting. Which I'm sure Dan's excited about. So guys, if you want to unmute, give this lady so much love. Reach out to her at any stage as well. Like you've heard, she loves to help. So make sure you leverage her as well if you need her for anything.
Hang on. I need you all to wave. We've got to do an Instagram story.
We've got to do a story.
Screenshot like.
That's another thing too. She's very consistent on social media, guys.
Oh, hang on. That's me. Sorry, my kids have just come out and told me I need to be quiet. Ready? Everybody wave. Thanks.
Perfect. So, guys, just unmute. Give her some love. She's very shy, so she won't take it.
I'm so shy. Good job,
Thanks,
Lindy.
Linda.
Oh,
Epic.
Cheers, Linda. You're a legend.
Woohoo.